नमस्कार मित्रों, वेलकम टू बुक टॉक। अगर मैं आपसे पूछूं एटीट्यूड किस चिड़िया का नाम है इन अ कपल ऑफ वर्ड्स, तो क्या आप बता सकते हैं एटीट्यूड क्या है? दोस्तों, इतना आसान भी नहीं है, बट आई हैव सम डेफिनेशंस फॉर यू, सो आई विल टेक यू थ्रू दोज डेफिनेशंस फर्स्ट. A subtle way of thinking or feeling about something is called attitude. A mental position with regard to a fact or a state is called attitude. Or a feeling or emotion towards a fact or a state is also called attitude. So friends, इस बात को आगे बढ़ाते हुए I have got a book for you titled Attitude is Everything. Change your attitude, change your life. This book has been written by Jeff Keller. It was first published in 2015, but in India it was published in 2017. The publishers are HarperCollins Publishers India. It's a short book of about 128 pages and the price is rupees 199. Friends, Jeff Keller is the founder president of Attitude is Everything Inc. Attitude is Everything Inc. That happens to be his organization. For more than 20 years, he has delivered presentations on attitude and motivation through his organization. He is also the author of the book Here's to Your Success, which contains some 62 of his most popular essays. And if time permits, sometime I'll get that book to you. Jeff is a native New Yorker and has the accent to prove it. The subject book is inundated with lovely quotes of many renowned personalities, and that itself gives a great fillip to the book, because of which it impacts the readers. Jeff is a lawyer by qualification, but he hates his profession and thinks it is not his cup of tea. And friends, in today's life, I find many people, they take a particular qualification, but then they don't like it and they switch over to something, or they follow their heart. So Jeff one day decides to move out of this profession, where his wife Dolores supports him changing his career line. He then transforms from a lawyer to a motivational speaker. But before taking a stand in life, he doesn't forget to change his attitude. He dwells on the concept of think, speak, act. Think, speak, act. The book is a deluge of inspiring sentences, and I'm sure it must have taken a great amount of effort for the author to pull out these quotes and proverbs from the lit treasure. He convinces one's attitude is one's window to the world, which is very true. And he goes on to define attitude quite comprehensively. He defines attitude as a secret power working on you 24/7. The author gives a sound correlation between attitude and success. If your attitude is positive, you are only bound to succeed. Thinking is another parameter important to achieve your dreams in life. He feels we become what we think about. Then he even talks about attitude versus action. I mean, if you only have an attitude and if you don't work for anything, if you don't work hard enough, attitude is not going to do anything. It's not going to help you. So you need to, along with the attitude, you also need to work hard. Another very striking point that he makes in his narration is about circumstances. See, friends, your circumstances reflect what you've been thinking about, which is extremely true. Your circumstances reflect what you've been thinking about. While talking about success, he advises not to count on overnight success, but to work hard and hard for it, and also be certain about it so that you can have an optic hallucination about it beforehand. So picture your success yourself. In whatever you do, commit to yourself and you will surely move mountains. So first commit to yourself before committing to anybody else that you can do this particular job. Even when you are working for a company or doing a job, commit first to yourself that you can deliver. It further narrates about converting your problems into milestone opportunities. There are some people who have problems, they'll convert that into a milestone opportunities. And some people with the problems, they'll just break down. So he tells you the difference between the two. Another important point that he makes is when he cautions you on the words you utter. Watch your words. He repeats. Repeat anything often enough and it will start becoming you. This is when he quotes Tom Hopkins, which is quite similar to the Hindi word tathastu, as you wish. It means as you wish, and God might use it to bless his bhakts. It often happens that Bhagwan, मैं बहुत दुखी हूँ, I'm very disturbed, please help me, I've got this problem, I've got that problem, and the God certainly says tathastu, and that's the end of it. You will be sitting on those problems. So it's very important to use words which are good for you and not derogatory for you. And I would go to the extent of saying that your words even decide your grave. So remember, your words have the potential to blaze a trail. To blaze a trail, I mean to find a new path. When we speak, when we keep repeating certain phrases over and over again, it as if forms a groove in your mind. The author lays a lot of importance on the negative and positive responses from the people when you wish them. When you wish some people good morning, some people say, good morning, I am just fine, chalta hai. And some people, if you wish them and ask, how are you? Arey, I am on top of the world. Nothing can be better. So that's the kind of response he says, if you give, your day is going to be more positive. We should also stop being on a complaining mode, as it brings down your wherewithal to respond to situations, which is very correct. Some people, they always keep complaining. Kuch bhi baat karo, they'll only complain. Arey yaar, ye ho hi nahi sakta, and I've got this problem, I've got that problem. And we should always associate with positive colleagues, friends, and even relatives, and should always say no to naysayers and cynics. Then he points out, then he makes some other important points, such as confronting your fears. If you don't confront your fears, the fear will only grow on you. Talks about networking, which is extremely important in today's day and age, and also advises you to be a good listener. Friends, always remember, if you're a good listener, you'll always accumulate more knowledge than the person who's a good talker. Overall, it's an interesting point. Overall, it's an interesting book with a lot of highlights you might already be aware of, but then it's been packaged so very well in appropriate sequence that impacts a person's mind. Written in lucid language, easy to understand, where each page is quite well presented and looks very attractive. And this is where I feel the publisher has done a very good job. If nothing else, this book could also be picked up for the fascinating quotes and proverbs of various renowned personalities. Although it is a good read for all age groups, I would definitely recommend it more for the working age group. I would give the book 7 out of 10. So Mitron, if you like this show of mine, kindly like it right now and also subscribe our channel by pressing the red icon just now. Next week, I'll join you with another interesting book. Till then, goodbye from Book Talk.